The Bride, directed by Maggie Gyllenhaal and including Oscar winner Christian Bale and maybe Oscar winner Jessie Buckley. Now, I watched this yesterday and here are my thoughts, right? I will tell you the IMDB rating at the end because that I want to keep that a mystery, right? All right, so starting off, if you don't know what The Bride is about, it's basically, we're going back in time a bit. Everyone knows what Frankenstein's story is about, right? So basically, this is about Frankenstein going to this doctor. I forgot the doctor's name. It's like long and kind of low-key irrelevant, sorry. But yeah, Frankenstein goes to this doctor and he's like, please, I need a bride. I need a friend. I need somebody. I'm lonely. And when he said that in that scene, oh my goodness, you can actually see the sadness. Christian Bale's acting in that is peak. I mean, Christian Bale never, puts in a bad performance, but still, that was like so good. The way he said that, because I think everybody felt that when he said it, like the loneliness in his voice. But basically, I'm going off track. He goes to the doctor, says, I want a friend, and the doctor's like, yeah, why not? So she gets a dead girl, who is Jessie Buckley, and basically electrocutes, comes back alive, another Frankenstein monster thing, right? But this time, because Frankenstein was like bits and pieces of other people, this girl is just one dead whole girl, but she's just alive again, which is a little bit better than being mumbled with different body parts of other people, right? Anyway, the story is a dark thriller, romance. So 90% of the movie was basically just dark or at night time, which was a little weird for me because I went to see the movie in the cinema at night, and also the screen was also dark, so everything was just dark. So it was very gloomy, the experience. But it says it's also horror. It's not horror. I don't know why they classified it as horror. It wasn't really scary. It was just weird some parts, right? I don't know how to explain it, but it's very artsy and yeah, very creative the way that Maggie actually set up all those shots and actually did the whole story because she wrote the story by herself, and it's like an original story, which is actually crazy. So basically, it's just about the bride, who is Jessie Buckley, just finding her own way and not being classified as Frankenstein's wife, which is very important. And for me, I wouldn't rate it that highly. That's the thing. I watched the movie, and in the end, I was like, yeah, all right. I would recommend this to a friend who likes that type of genre, which is that like dark romance thriller vibe. If you like that, definitely go watch. You would definitely love it. I heard some people talking about it after the movie, and they were like, oh yeah, this movie was actually really good. And it was just like a couple girls, right? And they enjoyed it a lot. Yeah, I would say if you enjoy that genre, definitely it's a shout. Go watch if you haven't already seen it. The direction is very insane. Some of the shots are very well filmed, and the storyline it's not bad. It's not bad at all because the main character is the girl, Jessie Buckley, the bride, and it was weird because I wanted more individuality from Frankenstein because they basically represented him as like this lonely, really sad individual. And then in the end, however, he did get a bit more like crazy and like he had some aura to him in the end, right? He had some aura. But basically, most of the movie, he was like this sad guy who just wanted to rizz up some girl, right? He just wanted a wife, a companion. And yeah, it's a good partnership. And the fact that those two bonded, like the reason those two bonded is because of the pain and the fact that both of them were monsters technically, right? So they've been through grief and they've both been through accidents, right? They have. So they bonded over that, and in the end, they actually ended up loving each other. And the last scene, which was the ending was actually very good. I will rate the ending, even though the rest of the movie was a bit like it was like very stagnant, and then it got a bit crazy in like the middle, and then the ending was kind of peak. Okay, I will give my props to the ending. The ending is basically spoiler. Don't like if you haven't seen it, get out of here right now. Get out of here. Basically, Frankenstein gets shot, right? he gets shot, and yeah, it's very sad because I was like, what, Frankenstein? No, Christian Bale, bro, don't die, Jesus. And then the bride, she kind of takes him to the doctor and is like, please fix him. Why can't you fix him? And she's like, sorry, he's dead. It's like, and then she's like, what? And basically, she gets ambushed by like 20 police officers, and like, poof, and they just started shooting her, and she got shot like 30 times in the body, and they were like still shooting her, expecting that she was somehow alive after getting shot 30 times in the body. I have no idea. But then basically, she falls on him, and they basically just die together like that. But then, in the ending, the doctor gives life to the, and that ending scene, if you've seen it, you know it's very good. It's like they have their hands like this, and then they get electrocuted or whatever, however they come alive. I don't really know how that science works, but yeah, they basically get electrocuted, they get some energy, and they're like, boom, and that's how it ends. That is a very good ending. I will rate that. That was very good. But here's my problem with it. I am not a person who's into that dark romance thriller kind of movies, right? I went to see it because, first of all, the casting is insane, right? The acting is really good. Like, Jessie Buckley deserves another Oscar nomination just for that. Like, if she doesn't get the Oscar for Hamlet, bro, I'm gonna be pissed. I'm like, who? No one, like, she deserves it the most. I'm sorry to anyone else, but she does. That performance in Hamlet was insane. But yeah, I feel like that The Bride deserves another Oscar nomination. And Christian Bale's was pretty peak as well. So that was an insane duo to be casted. So that was perfect in that point. But yeah, again, that's not my favorite genre of movies, even though it was enjoyable and pleasing to the eye. Like, the shots were insane. Like, cinematically, it was good. It was acceptable. I like it. Most people would say, yes, this is good. But yeah, it's just not my type of vibe. So my final rating I gave on IMDb yesterday. I literally finished the film when I was like, I think it's a 7. I think it's a 7 out of 10. And then I put it in. I put it in IMDb. And then I was looking, I had second thoughts. I had doubts. So then I went through all my ratings and I was looking at all the ones I gave 7 on. And I was like, these aren't really the same. Because the ones I gave 7s on were actually a lot better than The Bride. So I was like, I have to drop this down. But a 6 out of 10 sounds bad, right? But they don't let IMDb. You don't let us do 6 point anything. You don't let us do decimals. So it has to be a whole number, right? So I dropped it down to a 6. Yes, don't boo me if you actually like the movie. I'm sorry. Don't boo me, all right? But yes, I had to give it a 6. And I'm sorry. But out of all the movies I've seen, that is something I would recommend to a person that likes dark romantic thrillers, but I wouldn't recommend it to someone that, I don't know, for example, loves comedy or action or something like that, right? If you like that horror, gloomy type vibe, definitely go watch. I would recommend it so much. You would probably rate it a 9 because, you never know, because my ratings are different to you guys. But the directing was peak, right? Directing was very good. I loved what she did with the whole thing because it was different. It was different than like the movies that I've seen recently. But still, I would, compared to Frankenstein was a peak movie. I give that one a 9 out of 10, just because the story of Frankenstein, like the emotion that he actually just like showed, Jacob Elordi, damn, it was so good. And there was like actual scenes in the daytime, which I liked, because it's weird. Is it just me, or is it weird going to a cinema and then the whole movie's just at nighttime, or it's just black? Because then there's no like, it's just the whole environment is just black. You're going to be focusing on a screen, which should actually illuminate something, right? But I was just like, kind of at some points, I was just like, oh, okay, I don't even know, bro. I'm kind of lost. My eyes. Yeah, I was sometimes at a couple points I was like, I'm falling asleep. No, I'm not. I'm kidding. But yes, that is my final rating. I just rambled on for like so long. I don't even know why. But that is my rating, a 6 out of 10 on IMDb. Let me know what your thoughts are on the movie. All right, I want to hear what you guys think. Like, definitely, just let me know in the comments. Did you like it? Did you not like it? And tell me why or why not you liked it or not. So yeah, that's it. And any other movie recommendations that I should watch or do a review on? Let me know as well, because that's what I'll do. I mean, this is kind of fun. I enjoy it, right? So yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Thank you for watching. If you stayed this long, which is kind of crazy, so thank you. Anyway, I'll see you later. See you in the next video. Peace out, guys.